If you find yourself in Alameda Park on a sunny afternoon, you will most likely hear the sounds of excited kids playing at Santa Barbara's most popular playground. Ask any kid, and they'll tell you Kids World is the best park to play in.
It's the best place to play infection tag.
It is the only playground in Santa Barbara with a lot of secret passageways.
There's slides.
But there's a reason Kids World is so popular. Kids helped design and build it. In 1993, the community came together to construct this iconic playground.
1,000, think about it, 1,000 people show up to this site. And you got everything from 80-year-olds to 5-year-olds, and they all want to work, and they all want to help.
Thousands of tools were distributed to over 4,000 volunteers in the course of 4 days to build this park.
And everybody's wearing tools and digging and scratching. There's this one moment where everybody's hammering and raking at once and there's dust everywhere. And you look at that and go, that's amazing.
This project is a perfect example of how Santa Barbarans are always ready to help out to better the community.
I remember seeing my mother running a skill saw, 80 years old. She'd never run a skill saw in her life.
It was a community explosion of generosity is what it was.
For over 2 decades, kids have enjoyed all that Kids World has to offer. But in 2017, a major renovation project closed the park to improve access and upgrade structural integrity.
So Kids World is well over 20 years old. Playground safety standards have changed tremendously. We're much more sensitive and aware of and respond to the needs of children, particularly that need alternative access to playgrounds. We want to make sure our play spaces are open to as many children as possible.
Before the renovation began, the city asked the community what they would like to see changed at Kids World. Their response: don't change a thing.
The playground is so well loved by the community and so many hands touched it as it was being built that we felt that if we modified it anyway, that we'd get outcry, and so the goal was to make it look like we didn't even come in here.
This major renovation included installing code-compliant hardware, replacing worn wooden posts, and installing fencing to keep the playground safe and accessible.
People will notice that there's more room, and because of some of the little finagling we've done and a little relocation or turning a slide or shortening the swing set, we've created that extra access around.
It was rebuilt just as it was built. That ownership will continue.
This community-built playground was designed from the recommendations and imagination of kids in the 1990s.
And they brought a bunch of kids in and they said, what do you want to see in a park? And so we all get to contribute ideas and make drawings and do all kinds of art to represent that.
Those kids are now adults and are able to share their favorite park with their kids.
Now what I'm most proud of is that I can share it with my daughter. She's 5 years old now.
After 4 months of renovation, Kids World is now reopened to the public.
It's absolutely a timeless place for Santa Barbara. There are people here who played here as children, and we know that the children who are here today are going to grow up and their children will play here.
We love Kids World!
Even though a community-built playground like Kids World could not be built today, it shows Santa Barbarans' willingness to roll up their sleeves and make something important happen.
You know, I I brought my grandson here, and people bring their grandchildren, and my son helped build it. My mother, 80 years old, helped build it.
Kids World is a unique playground that has been preserved so that future generations can also enjoy its inspiring creativity.
And so it's exactly the same. I walk through it, it doesn't look any different to me. The gates are a little better, and I know it's a lot stronger. It still creates that celebration in the children as well as in the parents. I don't know another park where everybody's so happy at once. This is where you come if you just want to sit down and experience the joy of children having fun.